What's up, my broskies? I know 50% of you just clicked off the video right then and there. Let me tell you what. It has been, I don't know, a week or something since I made that other vlog. And I'm once again, getting ready to work. So I'm kind of just chilling here in the car. And I figured, why the hell not? Let's make another video. And now, in the last one, I talked about my dissatisfaction with the content I was putting out. I still think that's largely true. We're coming up. I'm recording this on the 23rd, I believe. Friday, July 23rd, if not whatever day that is. And I would say my feelings are largely the same on that front, but the support was nice. I got a couple nice comments in there. And I don't know. I'm in a good spot in terms of the creative process. It's exhausting. But it's nice to be in the spot that I am right now. I've got about 5/8 of the schedule done. And I've got, still got like stuff like the shot list to do. And I know that's nothing small. That's the next big step forward I got to make. But the cast has been put together. Everyone's working and everything. It's going well, and that was already in motion. Like when I made the last video, it's just, it is to talk about it a little bit more because I didn't previously. It's nice to have that, And so we're here on the YouTube front. I'm actually recording this vlog, and it was really nice because, well, I haven't recorded the video, and it's going to be a while before you see the actual video itself, just because of the nature of how things are. Over the last 4 days, really, because I had basically 4 days to do stuff, not yesterday, but the day before, I beat the original Resident Evil 3. So now it's just a matter of me editing those videos and putting them together and everything to, send out to you guys. But also, I did my version of 100%ing Arkham Origins. As of yesterday, I got 2 achievements that I was really aiming to get for the game. And that's kind of where I'm going to leave Arkham Origins. I also finished New Game Plus. I forgot, there was a side mission I forgot to do in New Game Plus. I remembered to do that, and then I went and I fought Deathstroke, and I beat him without taking damage, and then I did the same with Lady Shiva, and I did that without taking damage. So that proof of completion video has to be made soon, but now I've gotten those 2 games done, and so really, now that I've gotten done the games that were on a clock because they were, done using PlayStation Premium, I do feel a little bit better, in a way, a bit more optimistic, that with filming and everything, it's not as big of a worry now for YouTube, because the games that had an expiration date, I managed to complete within the expiration date. So every other game now is just whenever I have time to sit down and play it, I go play it. But I'm thinking to add a bit more spice, I might see if I can squeeze in some showing off my art in places. My only concern is that my energy is going to be probably on the lower side going forward, just because of work and the film and everything. But that's all semantics. that's all semantics. But I just wanted to bring that up because it was a big talking point of the last episode that I was, not happy with what I was doing. And so yeah. It's just been, I'm in a good spot right now. I'm sure I'll go back to feeling stressed fairly soon, but I was up till like 3 a.m. last night, making the schedule, and I made really good progress. And I think that is super awesome. And there's still so much more room, which means I might be able to lighten the load on some of those days that I've put a lot into. And I think, it's starting to look like I won't need all 3 weeks. And that is beautiful. That is beautiful, because if I can have a week to rest before school, that would honestly be sick. I don't know what I'd do with myself other than record and shit, but that'd be sick. Because really, I don't know. I feel like I don't know how profound I want to get, but I feel like I don't know if I know what free time feels like these days, everything I do, it's even if I'm trying to be spontaneous and just live, everything I do is like, okay, I got to get this done for this time, to do this, to schedule for, there's always some building block thing to this next big thing, and I never just do things for the pleasure of it. I mean, the film in part is a pleasure, but the film is also this thing that has been eating at me for ages and is something that I have to get done, both out of passion and out of necessity for my own sanity. I don't remember the last time I just did things for fun. And it's a weird thing too, if I try and bring friends on to do cameos and stuff for the film, it kind of takes away the pleasure of just hanging out with the friends, because instead of just hanging out with the friends, it's like, okay, yeah, let's hang out, come over, let's hang out, but we got to do this thing, we got to get this done at some point. After that we can hang out, we go, but we have to get this done at some point. And yeah, so if I were to get done the film a bit early, it's like, I might call it free time, but I might also just I might honestly just slip back into the mentalities of, okay, I have this day free before school starts, I can record this, and this. If I do, 2 hours of this here, I think I can get this done, and then I can edit it that night, and that's great, and then I can go over here and do this tomorrow if I wake up at this time and then do this. And it's everything is so building block oriented for me, even when I try not to. And the only fundamental problem with what I do for as a side thing, as an extra little bit of fun to have with YouTube, the only fundamental problem with it is that it makes it feel a bit like a task sometimes, where I can't just play games to play games. I gotta play games to, get it out there. At the same time, though, games, in a weird, it allows me to share the experience, even if no one ends up watching the video. It allows me to feel like there's someone there that I'm engaging with, and that is incredible, even if it's just one person. And it's funny because I was playing, this game's a bit controversial, but I was playing Dead by Daylight, right? And it was just this thing that hit me where it's like, if I'm not filming it, this thing, playing Dead by Daylight, I only really feel like playing a couple rounds at a time right now, in part because no event was going on, but even still, even if it was, there's no one to share it with. These victories I could get, these insane I mean, for the most part they weren't, but if they were, these insane moments that could be pulling off, no one's gonna see it. No one's gonna celebrate. It's just me. And that should be enough. It's not. I don't know if it's because I've been conditioned, because I've been doing YouTube for 7 years now, or if it's just really how I am or something. It's like a lot of games can feel a little empty these days because you don't have the connection with anyone else to share it with. And I feel like that's a big part. You get to bond with people over this thing, and I feel like I usually am when I'm making videos about games. It feels like a dialogue. And my content, I'm not saying is the most interesting. I never claimed, I never wanted to claim, I never put a title in any way that I was one of the best YouTubers. I'm not chasing fame or anything like that. But it's just, it's a dialogue. It feels like there's a connection there, even if the video for fucking weeks on end gets 0 views. It feels like there's a connection there, at least when I'm recording it. And then, I get to put out there, but playing games by yourself or by myself these days feels pretty weird. At the very least, after I've played it, if it's like a Resident Evil or something like that, and then I go back to 100% it, like if I'm 100%ing a game, not a problem, and not a problem in the world, I'm completely fine. I'll put on some YouTube in the background and I'll play through the game as many times as I need to, akin to what I did with Resident Evil 4, that I'm still gotta go back and work on probably after I do Requiem. But no, I don't know. Anyway, this was a whole tangent. Got a whole bit of philosophical here. Point is, I don't like gaming alone these days. Too much, with some exceptions. I don't like gaming alone. The film's going well. More content on the horizon. I'm feeling great, if not a little bit tired, but that's to be expected. And, I can't escape building blocking my life. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys with more whatever the fuck very, very soon. More gaming vlogs, whatever else comes. I hope you enjoyed.